Morning, everybody. What's happening? Adam Carolla joining us today, host of The Man Show, Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central. And Love Line from 10 p.m. to midnight in most radio markets. Good to see you, Adam.
Good to see you, Howard.
Adam did his radio show till 4 in the morning.
He's looking very chipper over there. Have you seen him?
It's pretty wide awake, but it should get funny around 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We were
hitting the wall at some point.
We were just talking about dodgeball. Gary, come in here. That was funny. He was talking about how he was listening to some show or watching some TV show.
Real Sports.
Real Sports? What's that?
It's a great sports show on HBO. It's like the 60 Minutes of Sports.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
With Bryant Gumbel.
Yeah, it's a really good show. I didn't see it, but DePace told me about it.
They were having this thing, a debate, really, about like sports like dodgeball in school. That's the game where you throw the ball at the other kid.
Right. There's a kid in the middle, and you throw the ball at him.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works?
No.
Kid in the middle is socko, where you throw it from one side to the other. And dodgeball, you may be thinking of Smear the Queer.
Oh.
I got to tell you something. It's funny. The girls never know what dodgeball is because they didn't have to go through that.
Right. What is it?
Dodgeball is when you divide the class into two teams. And there's one ball, a very hard ball. And you take it and you throw it at the other kids. And if you hit them, without them catching the ball, they are out. You know, that kid is out. So the trick is to throw it so hard that the kid can't catch it, and you whack them in the balls or the face or something really hard with the ball.
Now, is it a rubber ball, a small ball? What kind of ball?
That red
soccer ball.
That red rubbery ball. Sometimes they would use a volleyball.
Whatever ball was around.
Exactly.
Any ball they found.
Yeah. And
like Adam, balls once in a while.
Adam said sometimes they use one of those balls that wasn't a particular ball for any sport. It was just particularly hard.
It's called a utility ball.
Yeah.
It didn't work for any sport good, but they used it for every sport.
So, you know, if you were a geek, like Gary said, he fell into the middle to lower echelon, and then there was geekdom.
Oh, you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I was like middle to low. I was more lower to geekdom.
You were you almost crested geek.
Yeah, I wasn't the geek, but
you were close.
There was, I was pretty close.
If you had stepped over, you'd have been a geek.
Yeah.
You know, though, Howard, I can tell you, we never played against each other in our dodgeball careers, and
maybe we should.
Wish we'd had the chance, but. That long, lanky body and that big schnoz would have
provided
quite a nice target.
Nice target.
Yes.
So you picked out a guy you thought you could really hit hard.
Well, you know what was great? What would happen is the geeky guys would always hang in the back, but once in a while they would get ballsy, and they could sneak up on one of the good guys because you would never expect anything out of him.
Right, he'd fly under the radar.
And then he'd fly under the radar, and then that was it. He was, for the rest of the day, the good guys would just pummel that one guy.
Yeah. So anyway, they were debating whether, like, some schools are saying now they're doing away with dodgeball, any kind of competitive sport that, you know, sort of pits one student against another. In fact, it's gotten so out of hand that even in one school, when they have you jump rope, they don't even use a rope. So that way you don't look bad.
You can't fail.
What?
Yeah.
So there is no sport in it anymore.
Yeah. So one argument is that's totally wuss, and you're feminizing men. And then the other argument is one that I could make, that now, like when I go to the gym, I'm more athletic than ever because it's not about competing. It's about getting stronger and, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot about school that doesn't encourage you to be into sports.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, well, what do we do here? Like Casey's like, yeah, that's, for fans.
I love dodgeball.
Yeah, that was good.
The dodgeball rules, man.
See, I knew it.
But what's the problem with being competitive like that? Like in a classroom. I mean, the smart guys are...
Because the real athletic kids like you have a great time with it, and the kids who aren't so athletic don't end up learning anything. They just end up becoming a pummeling guy.
And wanting to stay away from the gym forever.
Yeah, but the guy...
You become the tackling dummy for the class.
But, you know that guy's got a real brain, and you could hurt him.
Right. We need that guy to run Microsoft when he grows up.
But, you said something earlier. You know who was the worst enabler of this whole dodgeball thing? Was the teacher himself.
Oh, yeah, because they love it. They have this sadistic smile on their face, like the Joker, when they see the really muscular kids throwing stuff at these geeks, they love it.
When you get hit by the ball, where do you go?
You go to the side.
But, Robert, some kids would get hit in the face, and their face would just turn bright red. And they were,
some kids would pass out because they got hit so hard in the chest they get winded.
Oh,
I mean, the point was, the good guys, it wasn't just to hit a kid. It was to make him feel pain.
Maim.
Humiliate him.
Yeah, humiliate him. Exactly
the best part of that game is when you make alliances with the people on your team.
Yeah.
One guy will throw the ball way up in the air so the other team will look up at the ball, and then you wail the guy in the face.
Right.
That's nice.
See, he knew all the tricks.
He was definitely one of the cool kids.
Although Casey told me that his father was the gym teacher. So Casey told me that his father told everyone it was okay to wail the ball at him.
Yeah, like he would just give me like a football helmet and run from one end of the gym to the other, and the whole class up and throw balls at me.
That won't mess you up. That won't make you wet. That won't make you wet your bed later.
Come on, baby. It's the Lonesome Coyote. That's the name of the game. Lonesome Coyote.
I could see that having a real-world application, too.
Yeah.
You know what you guys ought to do with Casey? I know you're always trying to figure out whether he's gay or not, and there's maybe a few other folks around here you're trying to get to the bottom of the gay barrel with. You know, there's this thing that if you hook them up to a tumescence monitor, meaning a little ring you put around the penis to see how the blood flows.
Yeah, we've done all that.
Right.
Have you?
Yeah.
And then you show them gay erotica.
Yeah,
now,
we've done it.
The guys that protest the most seem to have the most blood flowing through their penis while watching the gay erotica.
Well, some of us actually couldn't even fit the ring. We were too small.
You couldn't get into the test.
We were swimming in the ring.
Do you remember that contest? The contest was who could last the longest while Janine Lindenmuller massaged our back without getting excited.
Yeah.
I think I hit like 22 seconds.
Yeah.
Right, you're easy.
You weren't gay, that's for sure.
I'm like ape, I swear to God.
I know, you get excited over everything.
I love her, too.
Yeah, she's hot. Hey, listen, we have so much to get to today. We really do.
Well, what is the debate? Where do you stand on dodgeball? It should be eradicated, or it should be played without a ball?
I believe it should be eradicated. I believe that they should, first of all, they've got to get some good gym teachers who can teach kids how to strength build, how to, teach them how to get in shape. These gym teachers are all out of shape and don't even know what they're doing, don't even know how to train anybody.
I had a gym teacher who was so into humiliation.
Right.
And he would do things that were just unbelievable. Like, we had a kid who was in our class. He was like the smallest kid in the class. He was almost midget.
Yeah.
So when he had to do chin-ups, one time the coach, the gym teacher, helped him get up to the chin-up bar. And when he got up there, he pulled out his pants and underwear.
I mean, this is what you're dealing with.
Oh, my goodness.
It's not competitive.
We had a place called the Donkey Squad.
What's that?
If you got too many minus points for screwing up or playing grab ass, you'd be in the Donkey Squad. And Mr. Walters he was the head of the Donkey Squad, and he'd go, Corolla, 4 off. Boxers hanging out his shorts. And I'd go, Mr. Walters, 6 off. Mr. Walters, 8 off, donkey, and back to the corral. Thanks.
What's the donkey?
I'll go to the therapist's office, all right?
Mine was the Goo Goo Squad. My teacher used to call it the Goo Goo Squad. And that was if you forgot your white socks.
Yeah.
And it would be like, you get in the Goo Goo Squad, and the way it worked is there were 7 squads. So you would go, Squad 1, basketball, and he'd throw you a basketball. Squad 2, volleyball, he'd throw you a volleyball. And he'd go, Goo Goo Squad. And there was this tennis ball that had been chewed up by his dog.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't even throw it to the guy. He'd throw it on the floor, and he'd go outside and play handball against the side of the building. It was like, go away, you.
Yeah, go away, Goo Goo Squad.
But it would be like count off, and he'd go, Delabate, where's your socks? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Greenblatt, I forgot him. Goo Goo Squad. And you had to go to the idiot squad.
Back to the goo.
So degrading.
That's funny.
That's the same guy that pulled the
Can we have a Goo Goo Squad on this show? John, where's your shoes? Get those sandals off.
Then it got weird because there were a bunch of guys who hated him so much that they were like sort of defiant and they were in the Goo Goo Squad every week. Like they would
they gladly accepted the Goo Goo Squad.
They gladly accepted it because then they were like, screw you, I'm going to the Goo Goo Squad.
Right. Big deal. That doesn't bother me.
Still a body. Pull in that chest and suck up those teeth, goo-goo.
Yeah, school was a nightmare.
Why did they this sounds like a hazing.
It's just that,
it's against the law in college.
Like, I remember we had to take the president's physical fitness test. I don't know if they still give that, but...
another one,
another one where it was total humiliation because they'd say, all right, you have to get up. The president says that you should be able to do 8 pull-ups.
Yeah, but there was no preparation to try to get you to do that.
No, and that was my point. I mean, so I'd get up on the pull-up bar and hang there like a girl, and like I couldn't do one. And I'd sit there, and then like the strong kids could do it. And the coach loved them, and he hated the ones that couldn't because it made him look bad because they had to report this to the President of the United States. You know,
the president's going to know I'm a goo-goo.
Yeah, you know that I'm a douche. No, but it makes the gym teacher look bad. But the fact of the matter is, the gym teacher never taught you how to get stronger.
No, and it was in front of the whole class. So the whole class would stand there, and it would go stern. Yeah. And you go to the bar, and you know everyone was watching.
Everyone would laugh at you.
And you knew that you... Because I was the same way. I think I could do one if I was lucky. Yeah. They call my name, and I get up there and hang on the bar, knowing the whole class was watching me, and it was humiliating.
Right. But there's a way that you could, through weight training, you could build up and easily do that.
But there's not one weight in the gym.
No. They don't teach you a thing about getting in shape.
Now, why do you need to learn field hockey?
You know, the other good thing they do was pin the rap on one guy and then make everyone suffer for that one guy.
Go,
line it up straight. Let me take a look at you. A squad, green squad, looking good. B squad, D squad. Ostrup, socks hanging down. Everyone takes a lap, and you can thank Ostrup. Now you beat the crap out of poor
I had the best experience. 2nd grade, we had this guy, Mr. Johnson, who was completely insane. He was like the young, good-looking... This guy was a good-looking guy. All the teachers wanted to bang him. I was aware of that in 2nd grade, that the female teachers were just...
You could tell even then?
Yeah, he was like a good-looking jock, you know, in shape. Not like your typical gym teacher, you know, who's usually fat and old. Or dyke. So, this guy, he would get pissed off at everything. If kids were clowning around 2nd grade, he had a great form of torture. He'd make you, at the beginning of the class, stand at attention with your arms out to your sides. Now, for an entire class. And if your arms dropped, you would then have to do it again the next gym class.
Oh, so everybody else would get to do something else, and you're still standing there with your
arms
out?
No, the whole class would have to do it. If you screwed up, the whole class had to do this. So
hold them arms out there, Stern, now, just like Jesus on the cross.
Right. As an adult, even try this. It's almost impossible. Yeah. So we'd stand there stiff as a board with our arms out, and you'd be dying. I remember my friend, Robert Carger, passed out. He was a kid. He was a little kid. He just fell right to the floor. It was a cement floor. And I went, yes. I said, this guy's going to get his ass sued, this gym teacher. He's screwing around with people.
You didn't know anything about ass suing at
No, but I knew that the gym teacher was going to get in trouble because he was all of a sudden, okay, everyone put their arms down. He was all nervous and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so Robert was fine, but the fact of the matter is, I don't know if the guy got in trouble even for that. I hope he did, because I think the parents were told.
But it just goes to show, they really had no idea of what children should be doing physically.
Hell no. Look at us. We're all mess.
And, you know, like I used to play Pee-wee. I played Pee-wee football for 7 years. And that was back when they thought water was bad for you.
Right. They used to give you salt pills.
Yeah. I'd be running out in the San Fernando Valley, out in Los Angeles. It'd be 90 degrees. You're wearing a helmet and stuff. And stay away from that water. You'll cramp up.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll cramp.
That's why wrestling coach did the same thing. Yeah. And we used to wrestle.
Don't drink water, you'll cramp up.
We used to wrestle in the cafeteria where the water cooler was.
Yeah.
And we would stare at the water cooler, and he would go, and then even the captain of the team would say, don't go there. If you go there, you got to do 20 push-ups. You can't drink water.
Yeah. Wow.
Your brain will explode.
Torture is what you should have called.
And then after about 2 hours, they'd go, all right, just a rinse.
Right.
Just a rinse. Just take a little in from an eyedropper. We have a bird. Spit. Just a little bit of backwash in your mouth, and then you spit it into the mouth of the guy behind you, and so on and so forth. That's it. We don't want you cramping up.
You couldn't swallow.
Yeah, who was the guy who figured out that water was bad for you? I mean, like it shows you how little they know. I mean, but gym teachers...
you trusted your children to these people.
Well, it's so crazy because parents didn't even look into it, because the gym teacher was always some douchebag who probably played sports in high school, went to college, couldn't even get a degree unless he did a sports degree.
Well, that's what I always used to think. These were the dummies in college.
Yeah, you're idiots. and they took it out on you because they're idiots. They're complete nothings.
Here's what you do. You eat a nice 23-ounce porterhouse 5 minutes before practice. No carbohydrates, then a bunch of salt tablets and no water, and we run you ragged in the desert until you collapse. Okay, donkey?
Those salt tablets, Howard, were the weirdest thing. They used to give them to me when I played Pee Wee football, too. You take them, and they would almost make you throw up.
Yeah, we had to take salt tablets in gym class.
Really?
Yeah, when we ran.
Really?
They'd give us salt.
It's really like a big box of salt compressed into a little pill.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the only place in school where, like, big dummies can shine.
They take over.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only place that they actually get some respect, I guess, so.
I know, everybody else felt like, that's that hour of torture in my schedule.
My poor case was I was not only a geek, I was dumb. So, you know, what are you going to do? Brian, you're on the air.
You show nowhere?
Yeah, I shine nowhere. At least, like, if I had shined in my classes.
Right.
Yeah, Brian, you're up.
Hi, how are you, Howard?
Hey, ma'am.
I still remember dodged a really, really tough time for most kids, and I was the geek that won dodgeball one time.
Oh, yeah, that happens. That can happen. A geek
will sort of rise to the top?
Yeah. Well, he just gets avoided. He's so nothing. So invisible that they forget to hit him with the ball.
And you know, it's great. That was 23 years ago. He thinks about it every waking moment. And everyone else forgot about it as soon as the bell rang.
I won dodgeball. Like now all of a sudden.
It's not an Olympic event.
All of a sudden you're going to be accepted into society. What happened, Brian? How did you win?
I think pretty much most of the guys were going after the good kids. And I hung back. I threw a couple of balls around. They never caught the ball to knock me out or anything. But I think I only hit 2 kids in the entire game, but I hit the last kid on the other side. It really was a shining moment.
Yeah, I don't recall ever winning dodgeball.
He knows every detail.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember one game about dodgeball as specifically as this guy does.
But you get the ball and you have a chance to aim it at anybody you want. Is that the whole idea?
Yeah. Mike, you're on the air. Congratulations, Brian. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Howard? How you doing?
Man.
Dodgeball, you failing to realize, is very, very important. Only for the simple fact that it establishes the alpha male pecking order for the rest of the year.
It does. It really does.
Absolutely. You know, and you know where you stand now. You know what I mean? Like, he knows that other kid who probably won by the guy dropping the ball when he threw it, knows that he's a geek throughout his whole school life.
Yeah.
To establish the pecking order. And, I mean, it's like a wolf pack.
You know, it's funny, though. You know you're a geek whether you play dodgeball or not. That's the funny thing. Alfonso,
you don't need this to help you out.
You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard. I'm wondering that if you worry, like, as you get older, eventually you're going to start looking like your old man, Ben Stearns. I mean, he's no picnic.
That's true. But I think, although most people don't realize this, I look more like my mother.
Uh-huh.
So I will end up looking like my mom.
You're going to look like a woman.
No.
Does your girlfriend, like, worry? Like, I mean, does she look at, you know, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, you know?
Well, you know what? I don't like to bring it up a lot, what I look like to her, and hope that she finds me attractive. I'll tell you what, though, I worry about it all the time. Man, I'm always in the mirror looking myself over to see what's doing.
What's going on?
Because it's
why?
scary. Why? Because it's scary.
But you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but you just obsess on it.
You got a chart. You know, like when you were a little kid, you used to mark on the wall every time you grew an inch? Now you got to watch the demise.
And you know what else? You can do something about it today. You can go to a doctor and have him, like, remove some crap on your face.
You can go to the doctor all you want. It's still going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I'm not trying to bag on Ben Stearns, but, I mean, he kind of looks like the crypt keeper.
Yeah, well, you know, you're just bagging on my dad, and, you know, what can I tell you?
I
don't say my dad's a hot-looking guy, but at least, you know what? I'll tell you one thing about my dad and my mom. They're in incredibly good shape. My dad's almost 80 now, and they're real spry. I mean, my dad, like, you know, he runs around.
Not any real problems.
No, he didn't lose his marbles. He's still able to yell at me.
You think? Do you think sex is even an issue anymore? You think they went out the window ages ago?
I have no idea.
Believe me, I wish Ben a long, healthy life. One other question I have for you, Howard.
Yes.
Do you think that limo driver that got shot at Jason Williams, does he look like he's kind of mobbed up to you?
I don't know. I don't want to badmouth the dude, but I'll tell you one thing.
That guy's dead.
The funny thing in the newspaper today is, and I read this and I was like, oh, my God. Jason Williams has $34 million left to collect on his contract.
Right, yeah, they were paying him over time.
But he has a morals clause. If he's convicted of anything like not a misdemeanor, but like a manslaughter charge, he forfeits his $34 million.
Well, it should cost something to shoot a person.
The basketball team is probably psyched out of their brains.
They're like, yes.
They're like, convict. They're hiring lawyers to get him into jail.
As soon as they heard it, went, yes.
Can you imagine $34 million is left on his contract, and he's going to blow it?
Well, I told you that, they had to pay him off $60 million. It's over time, but he's getting $60 million if he could last throughout that contract.
How long is the duration?
I don't know exactly how long they have to pay it out, but he didn't play.
Nancy, you're on the air, and by the way, I think the $34 million is just over the next 2 or 3 years.
But
yeah, I think his contract would have been up in a couple of years.
To address the mobbed out thing about the limo driver, any fat guy in a suit looks like he's in the mob.
Right.
Yeah, let's be honest about that. Nancy, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
And then I'm going to take a break, and because we've been going a long time here. Go ahead, Nancy.
Howard, I just wanted to tell you that I saw Beth on E! last week, and I want to tell you that I know how much you like Pamela Anderson. I think Beth is much more beautiful.
Well, so do I, but I can't say that.
Well, I'm going to say it.
What do you mean you can't say it?
Well, because, if I say it right away, people go, well, you're just saying that because it's your girlfriend.
No. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
It was the first time I've seen her, and she's just beautiful. The way she looks and speaks, and you got yourself a beautiful girlfriend.
Thank you, Nancy. That's nice of you. And you know what?
Congratulations.
Let me say something to you.
Yes.
Because you're a civilized human being.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you $500 for saying something nice to me. I'm like the kid in school who pays people to be nice to him.
This is dodgeball, only in the other way.
That's right. Oh. You are going to be rewarded for this.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Thank you.
$500, courtesy of 40 Days and 40 Nights, the new film. This is the new movie starring Josh Hartnett. How Long Could You Last? Coming this Friday. And the $500 is yours.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Thank you. You sound very sweet. You see, you don't have an axe to grind. I bet you'd be a great woman to go out with.
Yes.
I'm telling you. She's not jealous of other women or my relationship. You see how many old crows call in and go, she's too young for you. Yeah,
what do you think she's in it for?
Yeah, she's in it. Don't you know she doesn't love you? And I'm like, shut up. See, a nice, civilized conversation once in a while should be rewarded.
And I think your father, Ben, looks wonderful for his age.
No, there you go. Gee, I wish I had more money.
I think he and your mother are very, very delightful.
Aren't you sweet? Aren't you an angel?
Now you have to throw out everything she said.
I know.
Is this Mother Teresa?
By the way, how do I look?
You look wonderful.
Oh, yes.
And Robin is beautiful.
Oh, my.
Robin's going to have a big birthday this August, too, I know.
Yes, Robin's going to be a little bit older.
I'm aware, because I'm around Robin's age, and so I know.
Well, I bet you look beautiful.
Well, not like Beth. Not like Beth and not like Robin.
Oh.
They're both beautiful. You have a lot of beautiful women in your life.
Well, aren't you an uplifting, sweet woman?
Thank you.
How come there aren't more people like her?
Why can't you all be like this, Colin?
Thank you. And I'm from California.
Oh, it's a very nice environment for you.
Honey, I'm coming home at about 3 o'clock L.A. time. Could you meet me at the airport for a quick handy or something? I really enjoy you, too.
Absolutely. No, that would be funny if you went, Adam, you're gross.
Adam, you're gross.
Well, all right, hold on for the $500.
Thank you, Howard.
What a lovely woman. What a delightful...
I didn't know people like that existed.
Why can't we all just get along? Fellas, line 6, Nancy, give her $500, courtesy of
Howard.
40 Days and 40 Nights in Howard. All right, we're going to be right back right after these words. We got a whole big show to get to. There's controversy with Winfred's money. I'll talk about that later in the show. I will also play Oprah, Negro woman from the South, the bit that everyone's been requesting.
One thing I have to say about this Jason Williams, though, when NBC announced that he wasn't going to be on this Sunday on the NBA telecast,
it was a shock.
Almost made it sound like he had been caught smoking pot. It was like, oh, he has a few personal problems. He needs to work.
Oh, they haven't read the paper? Shot a guy in the chest. Gilbert Gottfried will be stopping by this morning as well. We'll be back right after these words. There was a guy on the phone who Says he knows which famous people have had plastic surgery and what they've done. And he was pretty good, but he hung up.
Oh.
I guess he got tired of waiting. But I was about to get to him.
This guy made my point on the Sarah Hughes thing, which is she's still got a big schnoz.
Yeah.
I don't think she's had a nose job. She's got one of those noses that looks like she had a nose job. Like one out of every 75 noses looked like it had work on it when it didn't. And it has that shape, but it's too big.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm one of the few people that wouldn't recognize her if I ran into her on the street. I didn't even watch any Olympics. I'm not proud of it. I'm sure I would have gotten into it. But I was away for the week. They didn't have TV down there, which I liked. Well, but I heard the Olympics were great.
You guys physically couldn't get that close because of the size of your noses.
Right.
I mean, you and Sarah, if you met.
I know.
Well, that wasn't a put down, Howard.
Sure.
You're a great guy.
You meant it in the best way.
Hey, by the way, I got an email from Ron Zimmerman, who is the writer of Kane, a new TV show I sold to CBS. And this is about Adam. Before Adam Carolla was the funniest guy in the world, because, I call Adam the funniest guy in the world. When he wasn't funny at all, and I sure don't blame him, Adam was my handyman, the poor bastard.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
He built me a very nice fence about 8 years ago. You might want to ask him about his days as a fix-it man.
Yeah, he was telling me yesterday that he was like a manual laborer.
He says, back then, I swear he showed no signs at all of a sense of humor. Neither did I, but at least I was paying him. He's like the Harrison Ford of comedy.
What does that mean?
Well, Harrison Ford was a carpenter before he got Star Wars.
That's true.
Well, I was a finished carpenter for a long time and a general contractor, and I just built houses for like 12 years before I got into this business.
How old are you?
What are you, like 50?
I'm 107.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Really? And for how many years did you build?
12 years.
Wow.
13 years.
So, didn't you realize you had some abilities? What were you doing?
Yeah, but my parents beat it out of me early on.
Right, yeah.
And, I was a horrible student. I didn't go to college. I grew up with a bunch of poor people in North Hollywood, and it was a joke to think you were going to do anything other than swing a hammer.
Right.
And comedy wasn't a big thing where I came from, and so it was never encouraged. I thought I had a good sense of humor, but so what?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was just building, and I got hooked up with Ron.
Ron Zimmerman, yeah.
Ron Zimmerman. Now, Ron Zimmerman, he's a weird cat.
Yeah, he is weird.
Ron Zimmerman, first off, gets cars and decks them out like they're the Batmobile.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know this?
Well, he's a comic book guy.
Well, he's crazy. I mean, he gets a car and he puts, flames on it and crazy headlights and tubes and fake exhaust pipes and like black tape. And
does he drive around in
it? Yeah,
them?
he drives around in it.
Right.
I mean, it's like...
Look at me.
If you gave... an 11-year-old retarded male the keys to your Impala, this is what it would look like.
Does he still do that?
I haven't built anything over at his place for a while.
Why don't you just go build something so you can report what's going on?
Tell us what's happening over there.
And then you go into his house, and he's got a whole bunch of, figurines, like crazy comic book figurines up on display and hanging off fishing string and all this.
No wonder he gets laid so much.
He's walking around in his bathrobe the whole time, and he's mumbling like Mickey Rourke,
Yeah.
And
he's crazy.
That's when I knew I could get into comedy.
Yeah. He was making a living.
This guy's got enough money to convert his car into the Batmobile to afford me, and he's living in these big houses up on the hill.
Wow.
This maniac is making a living doing comedy. That's when I knew it was time.
Can you imagine seeing one of those cars with the flames and the big pipes, and then Ron steps up?
Hey, look, it's Ron Zimmerman.
Yeah, it was
Zimmerman.
One time, at the end of the job,
Zimmerman.
I was trying to get a check from the guy.
Yeah.
And he hopped into the Zimmermobile, and he took off, and I was chasing him down the street, and he threw out the smoke screen, and then the oil slick came out.
Oh, man. Zimmerman.
Oh, my God.
It's the Zimmerman.
It's the Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
What are his special pose?
Yeah, he's writing the comic book Punisher.
Yeah.
And,
that's a good one for him.
He's really like, he makes Bob Dylan look like Tony Randall.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's because it's
a weird dude.
Yeah, well, Ron wrote this brilliant script called Kane, and I read it, and I said, this is the greatest, man. I'm going to go into business with Ron. And sure enough, I showed it to Les Moonves at CBS. He loved it. And boom, we're in business, you know, and... But everyone always say to me, is Ron okay? I go, yeah, Ron's fine. Ron's easy to work with. In fact, he's great. They go, really? Because they think he's nuts. But he's not. He's fine.
Get out of here. He is nuts.
Well, I'm dealing with him. Although he does call me a lot. Like, he just did a rewrite on Kane, and he calls me every 30 seconds. He goes, did you read it? Did you read it? Did you read it? He goes, you better read it fast, or else we'll end up being a mid-season replacement. And I go, and I'm saying to myself, oh, he's got to calm down.
Right, you're telling me he's all right.
Yeah,
this is the very beginning.
I said, there's a lot of work that has to be done. Just calm down.
His agent, if you met him,
he'll never be able to take
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon.
He gets 10%. Yeah, he's a weird guy. That's all I could
Zimmerman.
hear.
Oh, yeah, so he's got, like, I know he's into comic books.
Figures, yeah.
I didn't know he
he has rooms dedicated to these things, and he hangs them up off of fishing string.
We gotta
and
go.
lights them all weird.
Doesn't he realize that might be a problem, why he hasn't gotten laid in 7 years?
Yeah, it definitely... Hey, you know...
We should call him. Hey, Gary...
Girls strip down when they see comic figures hanging from your ceiling.
Yeah, get Zimmerman on the phone. Zimmerman.
His place looked like... remember in Silence of the Lambs, where that guy hung out, the killer? Marginally worse than that.
Is that true?
Scarier.
Oh.
Well, you know what's funny about him, too? That he's so into these comic books and stuff, and like, I get these figurines because, you know, all the comic book companies hear me talking about on the air. And in fact, just the other day, they sent over, like, a bust of Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah?
And I look at this stuff, and like, I give it to Ralph because his entire apartment is decorated in comic book stuff.
Comic book and Star Wars.
I love comic books, like, more than most guys my age. But I think, you know, I don't get any...
You really have to have the figures?
Yeah, I don't get any pleasure from staring at the figurines.
And
the dolls. They're really dolls.
I'm going to send them off to Ron because one of them was Spider-Girl. Now, at first I thought it was a goof. I never heard of Spider-Girl. No. I open up the box. This is from Marvel Comics. The figurine is beautiful, and it's Spider-Man, except it's got boobs. And I'm looking at it, I go, where was I when Spider-Girl was created?
You were a big Spider-Man fan.
And I said, and what could be more gay than having a bust of Spider-Girl on your mantle?
Well, you know Ron, too, as soon as the doors close and the street lights come on at night, grabs the Green Lantern and Aquaman and has, like, duels, like, you know, you foiled me this time. You can't catch me. I can communicate with dolphins.
Unfortunately, Ron Zimmerman has his phone answering machine on. We can't mix it up with him. But I'm sure he'll be hearing about this.
Well, listen, he was a nice guy. He gave me the creeps.
Is this where you...
He was going to kill me.
Yeah.
But, he was one of my favorite customers in that he knew nothing about building, so he could never call me on anything.
When you get a guy who knows nothing about building, do you take advantage of him in the sense that you do a shoddy job?
Yeah.
You do. All right. That's what I thought.
Sure.
Because that's my biggest fear with contractors. Yeah. That's why I try to act like I know something. Like, once in a while, what I'll do is have a friend come over who knows something. He'll just give me some random piece of information. He goes, you know... This wood, I don't think is the wood they should have used or something. Then I go downstairs and I go, you know, I'm looking at this thing, and I got to tell you, you didn't use 2-inch ply. I don't understand what you're doing here.
Right.
and then I look like I know what I'm doing.
All you got to do is throw out a little lingo, and their head immediately zones out, and they leave you alone. Like you go, well, I should mortise the butt side, but the strike side, I want to go ahead and mortise and do the drilling for the hardware first, and also I like to put like a 3-degree chamfer on it, so the swing radius is good.
That's a little too much.
Let me ask you something. Do you still build stuff like in your house and everything?
Yeah. I built Jimmy's
You have
office.
one of those workshops?
You built Jimmy's office?
Yeah. I got a whole wood shop and a whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Hold on. I have a wood shop. You have a collection of Green Lantern
come on.
comic books. I'm the fag?
All right.
How dare you?
You won that one, that's true. Okay, we got a lot of voicemail, obviously. We also get a lot of email.
You know, I used to build also Katie Seagal's house.
No kidding. Did she walk around like almost naked? I always picture her like being like the woman I'm Married with Children.
No, she was conservative, but her husband was Jack White, the drummer from Rick Springfield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's a wild man.
There's a guy with a career.
He had a little attitude.
Did he? Yeah, well, you could see why, though.
The drummer for Rick Springfield, of course.
You know, it's funny, you know, in the old days, Katie Segal, of course, would hook up with the drummer from Rick Springfield because they're both famous.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, and even in the old days of Hollywood, you would see that Katharine Hepburn would show up to awards and stuff with Spencer Tracy.
Sure.
Elizabeth Taylor was married to
Eddie Fisher,
Richard Burton. Celebrities only dated celebrities. Well, now there's a new move afoot.
What's that?
There's an article in Details about this, about how female celebrities now are going out and finding regular guys. I think Robin started this trend.
Oh, I started the trend?
Well, in other words, they're talking about how, like, just in the last year or so, Julia Roberts now, instead of, like, dating Benjamin Bratt, another actor, she grabbed a guy who, like, worked behind, like, a grip.
A crewman.
Oh, yeah, like a lowly grip.
Was he a grip or like a cameraman or something?
Not even, like an assistant or something.
He's not even the cameraman?
Yeah. Jennifer Lopez dumped Puffy and married one of the dancers in her troupe, and now the guy who directed her last video is her husband.
Right, of course. They always get elevated. Now they're directors and choreographers.
And like Brooke Shields, she went out and married like a regular guy.
The writer. He was a writer.
Lauren Holly, who was married to Jim Carrey, she went out and found some regular guy. Anne Heche found a regular guy. Gina Davis, they all partnered up with guys who couldn't even work the coat check at Bungalow 8.
Well, I just saw that. Leanne Rimes, I told you she got married the other day. Her husband was a dancer somewhere.
All right, and here's why these chicks are digging it. This is the new craze in Hollywood, getting regular guys. Okay, Jennifer Lopez. She's walking down the red carpet at some award show, and she just says she orders her husband to, like, step out of frame whenever she's being photographed.
Really?
And he just does it.
So these guys listen.
After a brief training period, J-Lo walked her attentive pet down the aisle in September. It was tragedy, too, that threw Brooke Shields into the arms of Chris Henshey, a second-string writer on Spin City, whose own creations include something called Battery Park.
Well, listen, I got to tell you, Howard, this is something that has been going on for quite some time. Like, when I was swinging a hammer, I was banging Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, there you go.
See?
Cher, they say, started it with the bagel guy, Rob Camilletti.
So they're giving her all the credit.
Yeah, he was a bagel maker, and then she got pissed off at us because we called him a bagel maker, even though he was one. She didn't like it.
She didn't like the fact that he was a bagel maker.
Yeah, we were ruining her whole scene with him. She even sent me threatening notes.
She had to make him an actor.
Yeah, Liz Taylor married Larry Fortensky, but you can't blame her. Who's she going to get? Now, let's see who else. So Lauren Holly married a Canadian financial guy.
Well, I can understand that. It sounds like he's got money.
Yeah, like she used to be married to Rennie Harlan, who's a famous director, but she bailed out on that. And the list goes on and on and on. So this is a new thing, so there's a chance for regular dudes.
Just hang in there, regular dudes.
Regular dudes. And to me...
Your time is coming.
But how regular is a dancer?
Not too.
Yeah, but he's not. At least he's not famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's something to be said for that.
He's no powerhouse.
In other words, it's a new trend that a lot of guys ought to hop on.
You know who gets a lot of celebrity ass are chefs. Chefs are like celebrities in their own right.
I'll tell you who gets a lot of celebrity ass is personal trainers.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, because they can make girls beautiful. And also straight hairdressers, some even gay ones, gets lots of celebrity ass because they can make chicks look good. Makeup artists, straight makeup artists.
They have that person, they get in there right up close. You got to rely on those guys. Yeah. They get to go past your little defenses there.
Yeah, you can make these broads trust you when you get to work on them. We get a lot of email as well, and here's what we have. Okay. A bunch of email about at least 30% think Artie's back in rehab, that he's not really working on a movie.
That's the scam.
After the Vegas trip.
We're hiding it.
Yeah. That's where the smart money is. Hey, can I just say one quick thing?
Yeah.
I'm sleep deprived, but it just struck me how bizarre it was where people tell Ron Zimmerman later on today that the a-hole who was working on your house is now talking smack about you 7 years later on the Howard Stern show. I mean, it's a surreal experience.
He would certainly never think that was going to happen.
Well, he sent me the note, said, ask Adam about the time he worked on my house, so he set himself up for it. Okay, then there's a whole bunch of things. People like Adam, people hate Adam, people like Artie, people hate Artie. But 100% of the people feel that Andre, the guy who hits the button on our show whenever he thinks something offensive is said, sucks.
Good.
A lot of
unanimous.
people, a lot of people said that when we had a conversation with that retarded girl yesterday, that was offensive, and then some people thought we handled it well.
Oh.
So I'll replay that so we can, for anybody who missed that, because she's coming to New York.
Is she?
Yeah.
We arranged that?
Yeah, well, yeah, give her a prize.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not that retarded girl. The
Thank
other.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to, we were taking some phone calls, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff to get to. Well, let me just make sure I got this all set up. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Kevin. Kevin, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, man.
Hey. Well, let me give you a little information here so you get this set up. A couple of years ago, me and my wife, we've been married for about 12 years. We're having some problems. I was having problems getting aroused. Okay?
Okay.
So,
it's called being married too long.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But we enrolled in this program. It was called arousal therapy.
Is that where they take your wife and put a mask on her so that she looks like someone else?
She looks like Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Actually, it is a little more intimate than that. Basically, they showed her methods and techniques on how to get me aroused.
No.
And?
Well, about, I don't know, a week ago, I found out that she enrolled our 17-year-old daughter in this thing.
Oish.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess, basically, I mean, we briefly talked about it. She said she didn't want our daughter to have the same problem she did.
Hey, look, here's the problem. I'll just save you a lot of money on arousal therapy.
Well, he's already
Well, actually, she worked it out, so our insurance pays for it.
Forget that. The fact of the matter is, a 17-year-old doesn't need arousal therapy. 17-year-olds are horny as a goat. They get to bang different people all the time. The problem that you and your wife had is you weren't attracted to her anymore, and she wasn't attracted to you. The answer was new people.
Well, you can't go around just telling everybody to get a divorce.
Sure I can.
Oh, okay.
Well, but wait a minute. Problem solved. He's got that hot 17-year-old at home.
Hey, stop that.
Hey, man, what's the matter with you?
She's off limits.
Why don't you go build a
my
fence?
daughter, man.
Go build a fence for Ron Zimmerman.
Ron's right. You shouldn't be here.
You sick, depraved man.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I like it that it's become arousal therapy.
But wait a minute. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
At least for another year, I believe.
Well, what'd they have you do?
Actually, no. There was no penetration allowed, as you can imagine. There was a lot of hand release stuff.
But they built a lot of anticipation.
Yeah, kind of. They went into the mental arousal, and then there's the physical arousal. So,
I read all these articles all the time.
It was actually a really good program.
I read all these articles all the time on, like, how to turn on your woman and stuff. And it's always the same stupid article. You don't learn a thing. And I'm wondering who the guys are that need this article. It's like, don't take your hand and put it right on your wife's private parts. And I'm like, well, yeah, chicks dig to be touched and stuff. And they go,
yeah,
and when
what kind of cretin is it who doesn't
they go,
know that? Don't
squeeze her breast like it's a softball or a hardball, or And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, then it says stuff like, give her, like, every part of a woman is an erogenous area. Make sure you kiss the back of her neck, the back of her knees, the back of her, So, like, what to do. You basically get into bed with it. I mean, you get into, what?
I said, rub the arm this way.
Yeah.
Don't go up, go down.
Yeah. So, it's like, every article is the same.
But there must be guys out there who don't know because they keep writing this article.
We all know. It's just lazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's like,
They go, be spontaneous. When she comes home from work, have a trail of rose petals leading to a warm.
But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about, okay, they say, look, men want one thing. Men want to go to bed with you. You grab them in their crotch.
That's their erogenous zone.
Rub, and then let them F you. That's the whole article for women. Now you know what a guy wants. Right. This is all a guy wants.
Go right for it.
You don't have to rub me. You don't have to stroke me.
No sweet talk necessary.
Nothing necessary. Hey, bonus points if you know how to talk dirty. Bonus points if you rub my ass a little bit. Bonus points if you rub the back of my head. Okay, all that's nice. But basically, you know, I just want to F you. I want to get it over with.
I want it to be over quick. I don't want to spend all day.
Well,
but if you dig the chick...
They did teach her how to do oral correctly, which I'm very happy
Most
about.
women... Yeah, by the way, that's pretty good. And how do they teach that? Because 99% of the women have no clue how to do it. They think they do. Like, you don't know how many women go, I'm so good at it.
And then they're not?
And they're the worst at it.
Dear.
What, Howard? I've never heard a man hate oral sex.
I don't like oral. Only with certain people.
You're lucky today's my last day because this is where we part ways.
I know. I have friends who only want oral from chicks. Not me, man. I like intercourse. I'm an intercourse man. A lot of gay guys like just oral from girls. But I like...
What are you saying about Adam?
Oh, nothing. But, no.
Well, I want her to be like one of those bull riders. Jump on, ride real hard for 8, 9 seconds.
But whatever. My point is those articles are all the same. And there's got to be guys who are total cretins. Because I've talked to them, they go, guys are horrible. I'm going to go try a girl because they suck. There must be some guys who get into bed and, like, I don't know.
They never even have a clue that the woman needs something.
Yeah.
Cats hate 4-year-olds and retarded people. Because when a 4-year-old runs into the room, the cat goes on top of the refrigerator because this thing grabs it, starts pulling it the wrong way, starts combing the fur against the grain. You treat a woman like a cat, which is you sit down and you just put your hand down and you pretend like you don't even notice. And eventually the cat gets curious, will walk over to you. And then the cat starts rubbing a little on your shin, but no sudden movement. No big, broad movements. Just put the hand down.
That's
now,
good.
The cat lets you know what the cat likes. You find a little motion with a cat, little repetitive motion, just nice and smooth.
He's got a point.
I was going to say, he's right.
He's right.
The cat will start pushing on the part that feels the best.
All right.
Then eventually...
You better write an article.
Yeah, I get it. Find
the cat up on your lap.
Yeah, all right. You're a stream. All right. Thanks for the punchline.
Go back to arousal therapy.
Yeah.
Your daughter.
Now he needs joke therapy.
Ray, you're on the air.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey, man.
Last week I picked up some of the Beach action figures. I haven't heard you promote those.
What did he say, Robin? Interpret.
Son of the Beach action figures. He picked them up. You haven't promoted them.
Yeah, I think I don't promote that because I don't get a cut of any of that, and I'm against it. You know, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll tell you what. I was on the Son of the Beach website yesterday.
Yes.
They got a really cool thing on there.
What's that?
I think if you go to, like, on Yahoo, if you search, like, FX, and then when you go to the FX webpage, it's got Son of the Beach section. They got this thing you download for free. It's the Son of the Beach Dancing BJ Screensaver.
Oh, really?
And it's really funny. BJ Cummings, one of the characters played by Jamie, it's like this thing where it just says Son of the Beach on your screen, and it's this dancing BJ. That and I have it on mine. It's a great screensaver. It looks real cool. It's very, very hip. What can I say? So that's a free download on the Son of the Beach webpage.
He would promote that.
I'll promote that. Anything free, I'll promote.
Hey, Howard, I got one more question. Are you ever going to put any, like, the Howard Stern on DVD?
Yes.
You will?
Yeah, one day.
I can't wait for that. This way we can get it uncensored and uncut.
Yeah. I might do that.
Is there a way I get a prize?
No. What prize? What do you want for a prize?
Anything you would like to give me. Something nice, though.
All right, I'm going to give you $500.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah, I'm going to give you $500.
Thank you.
Courtesy of 40 Days and 40 Nights. And nobody else call and ask for anything because I'm out of money now. $500 for you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
40 Days, 40 Nights, the new movie starring Josh Hartnett.
Hartnett.
Whatever. How long could you last? Coming this Friday.
Oh, wow. I'm just telling my girlfriend I won. Thank you.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
The guy needed something. He needed a lift in his day.
All right.
Let's go to BP. BP.
Good morning, Howard.
Morning.
I got a short list. I'm wondering what you think will happen first. Either you or Robin will get married, or Fred, Gary, or John will get divorced, or Casey will come out of the closet, or Artie will go in rehab.
I say Artie goes in rehab.
That's the first thing.
That's the odds-on favorite.
I never saw a guy drink that much, that fast.
That was so fun. Every time they come back from the Vegas show, they show Artie sipping on that rum and coke.
Yeah, and by the way, that was real.
Everybody tells me that Artie looked awful.
He did. I was watching the E! Show, and I got to tell you, man, Artie's hitting that booze real hard. Adam, you were too.
Yeah, well, when in Rome.
Right.
That was another one. How about the Adam and Jimmy Kimmel breaking up?
Nothing could tear us apart. Unless Ron Zimmerman's got some work over at the new place.
Mark, you're on the air.
Howard.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up?
I just wanted to comment on that Pam Anderson show. I mean, she looked terrific. I mean, she never looked better.
She is a hot piece of ass.
Oh, man, those headlights were just, like, killing me, man.
And you know what? She's got great legs.
Oh, amazing.
Killer legs, Pam Anderson. They're
But
thin.
they're little, Howard. They're short.
No, they're not.
Yeah, right.
She's a short girl.
Is she? I don't notice that.
You don't know.
I just see that she's lean and thin, and the legs are long and thin. And I love legs.
Long.
She's perfect. But I noticed one thing.
Look long to me.
During the interview, she would not look at you.
I know.
She kept looking away. And I don't know if it's sexual attention or maybe like she's
Revulsion.
guilty.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's certain guests that won't look at me.
Well,
Some of them
because she made out with you and she don't want to she don't want to like realize that it really happened.
Maybe she looked at me and said, "How did I ever kiss that guy?"
Yeah, maybe she just ate.
Oh my God.
No, I mean the whole interview for like maybe 2 minutes of the whole show, she looked at you, and the rest she was looking at Robin. She was looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. At first, I thought she was high.
I don't think so.
Because I'm like, well, she can't focus on who's talking to her. And then, I don't know. Some people have trouble looking at me.
It's true. That happens a lot in here.
I'm thinking of
Very
wearing
intimidating.
I'm thinking of wearing a Brad Pitt mask so they feel more comfortable looking at me.
I don't think it's that.
I think you could have got her, man. No problem.
Nah.
Serious. I think you could have got it. If that went a little bit further on that night at scores, you could have got it.
I'll tell you, I'm a pretty good judge of these things. There was no way she was into me.
Howard.
Man, just
I don't
telling
know
you.
how you can keep saying. You just will never.
She was playing games. It wasn't about. You were there.
And I didn't see this part, though. I must have gone.
Man, you must have left.
Vinny said he saw tongue, man. And, Vinny, like...
Vinny's a weird guy.
Yeah,
Vinny watches me like I'm...
like your television.
Like a Moses. Like I'm a chick.
Also, about that retarded chick yesterday.
Yeah.
That was great, but you know what? The $500, not buying you out of hell, man. No way.
I tell you, I didn't think... I'm going to play that call next, I think. What do you want to hear next? You want to hear the retarded chick from yesterday?
I love that girl.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll play that next.
All right, thanks, Howard.
All right,
We
later.
love you down in Florida, man.
All right, thanks, bro.
right.
Well, let me take a break, and then I'll do that phone call. And I thought she was just an interesting person. People get...
Adam said he had a conversation with his girlfriend about if they had a retarded child. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
after the show, Robin and I were chewing the fat about how I would like a retarded child.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
where you going with this?
Well, I mean, Robin, I think I made some fairly valid points, did I not?
Yes. He said this child would always love you. He wouldn't be on a psychiatrist's sofa complaining about you 20 years down the road.
Well, that's funny you say that. It's like...
it's like having
a
pet that lives to 100.
Well, it's true. I've seen, retarded kids, and I'll tell you, in a way... You can love them even more because they need you so much.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a dog, and I don't mean that. I'm not comparing retarded people to dogs, but as Adam is. But I'm just saying that. In a way, it is kind of nice because your other kids, your regular kids, they all have to break away from you.
Right.
They don't want to know you. You know what I mean? And
plus, I mean, think of the savings around Christmas time when you get them a ball of foil. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy. All right, listen, we got to take a break.
He did have some points.
You got a couple of points there.
Stand by him.
We're gonna take a quick break. Adam's here from The Man Show Sunday nights at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central. And we've got a whole bunch of things to get to. I'm not sure what order we're going to get to them in, but we'll do that all when we get back. Russell Crowe, the Oscar winner for Gladiator, of course, went after a television executive after the British Academy Film Awards officials. They had some big award show in England.
Yeah, it's their version of the Academy Awards.
And Russell Crowe went up to some dude because his poem had been edited out of his speech. He evidently went on and on in his speech, and they edited his speech. Crowe slammed the dude into a wall and cursed him out. This guy is so whacked.
I'm very happy about this.
Me too. I mean, do people realize... I saw A Beautiful Mind, good movie. I think Ron Howard deserves the Best Director award. I don't think Russell Crowe, mumbling his way through a movie, deserves Best Actor. The Best Actor this year, as I've said, certainly belongs to Denzel Washington more than Russell Crowe, who's so good in that...
Training Day.
Training Day. You know.
And these guys always get delusional. They start sending up American Indians. They got to give poetry. They have to. Everyone's got to pick up a cause and start talking about.
I'll tell you how wacky this guy.
Effect.
Yeah, I'll tell you how wacky this guy is. He gets the guy, slams him against the wall, and he goes. Listen to this. He says to the guy, "This is the best." I got to get the exact quote. I don't want to get it wrong. He slams the guy against the wall, and he goes. God damn it. Where the hell is it?
I think you repeated the poem.
No. He goes, who on earth has the audacity to take out the Best Actor's poem?
This guy, obviously.
Who on earth has the audacity to take out the poem of the best actor on earth? I think he believes he really is the best actor.
He's buying the hype.
Hey, you know how, like, most actors get up and go, you know...
They're humble, yeah.
For God's sakes, who's to say who the best actor is? I'm just glad you enjoyed my work. He's like, how dare you? I'm the best actor.
Do you know I'm nominated again?
I'm the best actor in the world, and you're editing my poem?
Possibly the universe.
Who are you to edit me?
That's a weird guy.
Bring Tom Hanks back to this.
Thank God.
Yeah. Then he's got the... Yeah, please bring back Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks got robbed the year Gladiator won.
Yes, for Outcast or Castaway.
Now you will splice back in through editing the "There Once Was a Man from Nantucket" poem I read with such verve.
And actually, the poem that he read is the following.
Oh, you have the poem?
Yeah, it's called Sanctity. To be a poet and not know the trade. To be a lover and repel all women. Twin ironies by which great saints are made. The agonizing pincer jaws of heaven. F you. You know, it's like...
That he read?
Shut up.
I would edit it, too.
Yeah, I know people who know him, and they just say he is a monster.
Well, I think he's going to mess up and destroy his own career.
You're saying he's going to pull an Elliot Gould?
Yes. And Hollywood will shun him.
Elliot Gould was the #1 box office draw in the 60s with movies like Bob and Carol, Ted and Alice, MASH, and a slew of others. Mm-hmm. The #1 guy. And he was so horrible to work with, they say, that all filmmakers stopped using him, despite the fact that audiences would go see him.
And that he's a good actor.
Yeah.
They wouldn't put up with the crap.
They couldn't take it.
I had a chick tell me I reminded her of Elliot Gould once, and I almost want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's not a great look.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Couldn't stretch and go for, like, Pete Sampras. I got to get Elliot Gould.
Is that why you're wearing the ski cap? Get away from that Elliot Gould look. Your hair's kind of curly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to play the young Elliot Gould in the Elliot Gould story.
Well, it's a good story, and actors and Russell Crowe ought to go down and watch the Elliot Gould story.
Yeah,
because
somebody ought to tell him that story.
Yeah, well, you know what else is going to his head? Then he started a rock and roll band, and it's really horrible.
It's insufferable.
It's called 20 Foot of Grunt or something.
Yeah.
20 Odd Foot of Grunt.
Is he worse than the Bacon Brothers?
Yes. Well, no, not much.
He is.
Is he worse?
He's worse than the Bacon Brothers.
You know, it's great.
You know, Kevin Bacon is one of the nicest guys I ever meet. I see him all the time. He lives near me. He's a great guy. His wife's beautiful. But he has no clue how bad those guys are. he thinks they're good.
And you know what's funny is when they get interviewed, they go, what people don't know is that music came first. Music is my real passion. Now, the acting, that's just an afterthought. The music is what, and you're thinking, really?
Oh, my God.
You got to be joking.
You got to listen to a demo tape of yourself.
They really think they're good.
Horrible.
As a matter of fact, I once said to Kevin, I said, why don't you come on and play the losers, like where we do this Battle of the Bands thing, because we suck, but we end up beating all these celebrity bands.
Right.
And Kevin was like, hey, that's great and everything, but you know what, my music's not a joke. I mean,
I'm really serious.
Yeah, I'm not looking to make a joke out of it. I'm like, you got to be kidding.
Well, not only did Russell Crowe throw the guy against the wall the other day, he was a terror all over Britain. He was invited to some charity event to accept an award, and the guy who was hunting the award just happened to get up and he started reading the list of people who had previously won. And when he said that Joan Collins was a previous winner, Russell Crowe was like, you can stick your silver heart up your blankety-blank-blank, mate.
Mate.
Yeah, he didn't want the award.
See, I think he thinks he's a tough guy. And
He does, because he says he was going to, but he noticed he had his bodyguards with him when he was going to fight the producer.
I remember when because I interviewed Burt Reynolds at Russell Crowe's last big hit, Mystery Alaska.
Yeah.
And
Burt Reynolds, another guy, thinks he's a tough guy.
So Burt Reynolds grabbed my mic and started pushing me around, and then Russell Crowe was interviewed. He's like, I applaud that. That's what I would have done. He's like a big tough guy.
Yeah, they're all tough guys. They're all tough guys, but they're horrible with women. Women hate them. They all fantasize about being Russell Crowe. In fact, we went to Russell Crowe's concert. Stuttering John went out there. And we just said, let's interview some of the women. It's all women, Stan Allen. No only gay guys would go to this.
Only guys whose wives dragged them there.
Right.
They're captives.
Yeah. Pussy whip guys. But we were like, well, what are you doing here? And the broads, it's interesting.
Thousands.
Scary. Here, listen. We have his record somewhere.
Yeah, we played it once. It was awful.
Why don't we A-B his record with Kevin Bacon Brothers?
Oh, boy.
We have our own little battle of the bands.
Clash of the Craftons.
I think my band was better than both of those bands.
No, it wasn't, John.
You were right up there with
But Howard, is Russell Crowe a good-looking guy? Because he has those 3 huge moles on his face. Ever noticed that?
You know what? Guys whenever some guy gets some heat and chicks are digging him, guys never think he's good-looking. So.
But he's not. I'm telling you, as a woman, he is not a good-looking guy. He might be very masculine, and that's what women are turned on by, but not good-looking.
Yeah, that's my appeal to women. The masculinity thing. Yeah, I have that raw animal magnetism that women respond to. Hey, Gary, do I have Russell Crowe? Yes or no? Just give me a heads up, or else I'll move on.
It'll take me a couple of minutes to get it, so I'd say no right now.
That's a no right now, but that status could change.
Yes.
Yes. That's good to know. Okay. Let me see where else I'm at. I'm actually in the newspaper today, but it's a dumb, stupid article. It's
What'd you do?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I shouldn't even be in this article. It's like they needed somebody's name for it. But it's in the back of the New York Post. It's got that horrible picture of me where my mouth is open and I'm looking up.
Same one. With it.
Yeah, they hate me. Whoever's in charge of the picture selection, it's just horrible. And it says, big name hunting for celebrity Big Brother. Which stars are willing to disappear for 10 days? Would Howard Stern be available to spend 10 days in the Big Brother house with Kathy Lee Gifford?
Absolutely.
In the you don't even have to. I won't blink twice. In the last few months, CBS has been beating the bushes to find strong-willed stars to participate in a bridge celebrity edition of Big Brother. Now, right away, you know the story's not true. In the past, every Big Brother that they've had,
yes,
which hasn't done well in the ratings, CBS has come to me the last 2 weeks of the Big Brother and said, can we throw you in the house as a surprise? And don't talk about it on the air. And I said, how much are you going to pay me? I want $1 million. And they go, we were thinking like $5,000. I said, wait a second.
$5,000?
I said, wait a second. You want me to take that horrible show, create fireworks in that house for $5,000 when I'm doing my own radio show? What do I need to... I said, do you guys think that I'm that sick?
You like that
I need to go on Big Brother so I can be seen in the Big Brother house? That's humiliating. That's a big come down in show business.
What are you on the WWF?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What am I? And by the way, what can I do to these people? Like, give me some ideas of what you want me to do, because short of killing them,
right,
I can't really think of wasting my time with them.
Hey, Howard.
I think they expect me to go in the house and somehow make this show good.
Is this a picture of you or Alice Cooper?
I know, isn't it weird? It's the same picture they use every time. It's an outtake picture. It's one you would throw away.
Yeah, you can't even see who that is.
You can't even see that it's me.
It looks like Alice Cooper.
No, I guess it's a knock against me.
The more you complain about it, the more they're going to...
Exactly. So anyway, it says here that what they're approaching me and Kathy Lee Gifford about going in the house, and like she's going to do it.
Right.
You know, she's hard up, and but she ain't that hard up.
Yeah, Kelly Ripa's getting all her gigs.
Boy, they love Kelly Ripa. I love it. I saw that commercial last night. I was watching some TV show.
Right, if you're watching NBC, you see that commercial for Ed.
Yeah, and they go, Ed's going to be with Kelly Ripa. And everyone, like Kelly Ripa's getting all the Kathy Lee Gifford gigs. Yeah. She's on all the TV shows, all the sitcoms. She's on soap operas. She's on everything.
Entertainment Tonight follows her around on her second honeymoon.
Yeah. And her ratings are higher than Kathy Lee Gifford's. She's getting all the work Kathy Lee dreams of without, nobody's goofing on her. Nobody hates her. I don't even hate her.
No.
And there's no controversy. So finally, I mean, Kathy Lee Gifford has to say, she has to say, I guess it's me that's an idiot.
They hated me because of me.
Yeah, maybe there is something wrong with me.
She's not going to say that.
She's going to say, well, since Regis' success on Millionaire, it has brought the ratings up for
the show. Really?
She's got a ready-made excuse.
You know what?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
The final nail in her coffin. If we could hire away that daughter of hers, Cassidy, to reshoot that skincare commercial to call the new chick Mommy.
Oh, God.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not with you on that one, but
I don't even know what he said.
I know what he said. I know what he's talking about.
Okay.
He's talking about an infomercial where Cassidy... forget that.
You're so pretty, Mommy.
Here's what I'm talking about. I would go in that house on Big Brother with Kathy Lee in 2 seconds.
Just to torture Kathy Lee?
Yeah, I would torture her.
And believe me, I would watch.
You're damn right. That would be the highest rated show in the history of television.
Leave my computer. It would change the world of internet viewing.
One day I'd like her and come on to her. The next day I'd be mad at her and yell at her.
Would you stop if she started crying?
No.
You would be relentless. You promise.
I promise. I swear.
Ultimately.
Because I know she could soften you up with tears.
You know what it would be? Because I know exactly how I'd handle it.
Okay.
It would be like, I don't know if you remember this movie. They're actually talking about doing a remake with Madonna, which is a bad idea, but it's a Lena Wertmuller movie called Swept Away.
Oh, I love that.
Love that movie.
Here was the premise of the movie. You ever see Swept Away, Adam?
No.
Okay.
Oh, what a great movie.
The premise of the movie was there was this hot, rich chick. She's on a yacht. She's taking a cruise like in Italy somewhere. And with a rich boyfriend. And there's this deckhand who they ignore, who's a real jerk, to them because he's just a deckhand. And like she orders him around and everything. And she's a real spoiled bitch. But meanwhile,
she almost spits on him.
Yeah, but meanwhile you want to F her, right? Because she's so hot. Well, there's
the
a
typical Kathy Lee setup.
There's a big shipwreck. See, this movie should be remade with me and Kathy Lee. It would be the biggest movie of all time. There's a shipwreck. They end up on an island. The only two survivors are that hot piece of ass spoiled rich bitch and the lowly deckhand. There's no chance that anyone's going to save them. They're completely stranded.
Yeah, it's Castaway with two people.
Yeah. Right. This dude starts smacking this rich bitch around.
Yeah.
He puts her in line. He's banging her.
Raping her?
Yeah, he
doesn't rape her.
He kind of does. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to say what's going on. And I mean, he is the king of the castle. He's got this rich bitch. By the end of the movie, she falls madly in love with him. Madly, deeply in love with him. Can't believe it.
Oh, he's the greatest.
Yeah, and she's in love, and he's in love, and it's like unbelievable that he's got this great life on this island. Worst thing in the world happens. They get found.
They get rescued.
They get brought back to society. She's like, I don't care. I'm in love with you. You're the greatest man of all time. He's like, baby, I hope this doesn't ruin us when we go back. And he's like, as I'm crazy about you. She goes, I'll follow you to the end of the earth. They get back. Within 2 minutes, she dumps his ass.
Yes, they give her back all her money. Yeah. She realizes he's an idiot.
So, wait a second.
It was a rousing movie when I was a kid watching that.
It was one of the hottest movies ever. But let me tell you something. You put me on Big Brother, I'm now the guy in the movie. Kathy Lee's trapped in the house with me. We don't need any other celebrity. It's me and Kathy Lee. And I'm like, Kathy Lee,
You're in this house. It's got to go on for a month.
Oh,
It can't be 10 days. 10 days she knows
break her down.
Yeah, I got to break her down. I got to break this broad down.
Because that's the whole purpose of Swept Away.
10 days into this thing, I'm Bukkakeing Kathy Lee right on national television.
And she's asking you to.
Yeah, she's like, please, more bukkake. In fact, her only food in the house is my bukkake.
Well, that's what I was going to say. All you have to do is plant yourself in front of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Say, you got to get by me to get this food.
Yeah. Oh, I control her every... You want to go to the bathroom on national TV? You want to use a bathroom? You got to go through me. It's 10 kisses.
Next to the gift, you're Brad Pitt, you know.
I know it.
And she has to disown her kids into the camera or no more bukkake.
Yeah, right. I would get her doing everything. Then I'd crawl across the floor for me. What? You heard me. Get on your knees and crawl across the floor. I don't care. I'm not eating. All right, we'll see about 15 days into this. You stupid little whore.
And
what did you call me? A stupid whore. Renounce Jesus Christ. No, I won't. Renounce Jesus Christ.
You get her into Santeria.
Yeah.
Then by the end of the movie, she's clipping your toenails. You know, she's doing everything for you.
Clip my toenails. Say that Howard Stern is your Christ.
and then you start calling in whores. And
to do lesbian stuff.
Oh, yeah, lesbian stuff, and then you do it in front of her while she's tied down with gym socks on.
Here's what it is. I'll tell CBS right now. I will do Big Brother with Kathy Lee. Under the conditions, it is to be a month in the house. No food provided.
And only the two of you.
And only the two of us.
The last episode is she hangs herself with a tampon string in the shower.
Kathy Lee. Today you're my toilet. Come here, my little bit. You know the reality will be, we'll get in the house, she'll bitch smack me a couple of times. She'll beat the crap out of me. We'll be wrestling, do a panty bra wrestling match.
And Kathy Lee will have her foot on Howard's throat.
Yeah. She'll have me in a dress and a dog collar.
She's singing and you're accompanying her on a clarinet.
Actually enjoying Kathy Lee music.
Oh, it'd be so great. It'd be so beautiful.
She's singing to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
And you have accepted Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm in the newspaper about that.
Yes.
That CBS is going to approach me to go in the house with Kathy Lee, and I'm ready to do it.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely ready to do it.